What we're going to cover today is one, mapping the digital highway. Whether you're doing organic marketing or you're doing paid advertising, you need to understand the digital highway from cold lead, warm lead, hot lead, close in order to convert people more effectively and get those conversion rates and KPI. Number two is growth marketing tips, expanding your personal brand and how to actually repurpose your content or take the content that you are using and get it seen by the right people. It doesn't have to be across every single platform, but putting it in front of the right people at the right time will get them to convert a little bit better. Little tweaks to conversion, of course, is what we focus on here at Scaling Lean. And number three is positioning yourself as the industry expert on platforms like LinkedIn, Google, YouTube, your website, etc. And we're looking to help you create a unique, robust user experience for people that hit your social media platforms, hit your website, hit your funnels, etc. We're all about cold traffic funnels here at Scaling Lean and how to nurture people from cold to close and get them to buy in, not just for the short term to get them to take out their credit card, but buy into you, buy into your brand, and buy into your products and services. With that being said, we're going to dive right in. It's going to be a fun topic to cover.
Absolutely. Welcome you all to the live. If you are catching us live, drop a hashtag live, catching the replay, drop a hashtag replay. As always, drop any comments below during the live. We love to interact. We have live Q&A during this entire session. I try to keep my eyes on the comment box. Few big updates here. Scaling Lean in the past week, we were interviewed for a major conference in Dubai in October. Just kind of wanted to bring that to the forefront. That's a pretty big achievement that we've been kind of moving towards and potentially will be going and even presenting at the event. So I just wanted to kind of bring that out. And I know we have some clients that have been crushing. We did a low ticket promo with one of our clients. They did about 9 low ticket sales. It's pretty much break even on the front end. Still waiting for the back end numbers to come in. Jesse's in the middle of a promo. Sid's in the middle of a promo. So lots of movement in the Inner Circle program and inside the mastermind community. Yeah, even Jesse Hernandez, shout out to you, buddy. He landed a TED Talk event. So massive traction. We're super grateful to always be moving forward with the community, handing down the information that we're constantly testing and iterating in real time, right? We handle everything for our clients, with our clients, and we're live on social media every day. So with that being said, that was a little long-winded, Nina, but let's hop into today's event. Absolutely do look forward to talking more about crafting your digital highway.
Yeah, I definitely do want to give shout out to everybody who's working tediously every single day inside of our mastermind community. The people that we work with, they really understand that business is the long-term game. They understand the grit and the hard work that it takes to build a robust inbound traffic strategy and just a personal brand in general. A lot of them don't want to be all over social media, but they're really developing their marketing assets that we're going to be talking about today and developing what their customers are actually resonating with and doubling down on their strategy. So we're working with accountants, we're working with therapists, we're working with financial professionals, we're working with people that are in the social media marketing agency kind of space. We have and even real estate. So the people that we're working with, the entrepreneurs that we're working with, they're putting all of their energy, all of their effort to learn the system that's going to convert their clients from cold to close, even if it is more than 21 days, but nurturing the people, building the right assets, and building their unique customer journey. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
Absolutely, Nina. So it looks like the first bullet point you have to hop into mapping the digital highway. I know we've went into this extensively on some other lives, so I don't know where you want to start with mapping the digital highway, but why don't we hop into that first?
Yeah, let's talk to our viewers who are in the process of understanding they're in that maybe that reiteration or the iteration process, consolidation phase. They've landed a couple of clients and they want to scale, but it feels like they're maxed out in their time, whether it's through marketing, through sales, being stuck inside of their business, or just feeling bottlenecked delivering to their clients. So something that we want to talk about is if you feel like crafting the perfect digital highway to attract prospects first to your ecosystem and then convert those people into your marketing process and then convert that marketing process that they're going through into an actual client. If that feels a little bit foreign or challenging to you and you just have been kind of pedal to the metal, head down, getting clients, and you don't understand exactly where they came from or how they came into your ecosystem and how you actually converted them, I want you to take a step back from your daily tasks of marketing, sales, and client success. Take a step back and look at every single client that you're working with and look at the journey that they went on and the things that they consumed in order to become the client of yours. And that's where I want to start with mapping that buyer's journey is we've worked with people that are doing over $1 million a year and they don't know where their leads are, where they went once they came into the ecosystem, and how they actually converted into clients. And this is a crucial role if you want to systematize your business and get the right assets in front of the right people in order to convert them.
Yeah, absolutely. And the name of the game that we're built on here at Scaling Lean is that the pull marketing and the value driven content before even presenting an offer or anything like that. So what is it in particular that you were thinking of talking about, Nina? Like the tagging processes and stuff, or like what were you thinking today?
No, more so of just like I mean, tagging is super crucial and it's super important to have a CRM behind everything that you do. So you understand where your customers are going, what they're actually consuming. So we can kind of lean into that first. And secondary, it's like, how can we actually double down on the content that's actually converting those clients?
Oh yeah, got it, got it. Yeah. So that is a good point you brought up earlier too. Like oftentimes we do work with folks that are earning anywhere between, I mean, anywhere between 10 and $100,000 a month, right? And they oftentimes come to us and they're a little bit confused on where their leads are coming from. They're not able to make data-driven decisions. Sometimes they're doing ads. They don't know where their revenue is, what their client acquisition cost is, what their book call rate is, things of those natures. So that's one of the main things that Scaling Lean helps with is segmenting down the funnel and tracking the leads and processes through the marketing and sales system to identify, hey, this VSL is working. Hey, this ad's working. We should double the spend on that. We should cut this. We should test 5 variables and determine which one's best. And then we can test 5 more variables. And if that didn't work, then we know not to go deeper in that direction. Or let's test a group funnel instead of a VSL funnel. Yeah, I know there's a lot of different variables in the space today. And what we really master is one marketing digital highway, if you will, and segmenting that down and doubling down on that one digital highway to get them dialed in. And then we expand from there.
Yeah, I think where I wanted to go with this first bullet point was for everyone watching to understand that you can listen to any quote unquote guru out there, or you can listen to any strategy out there. Every single strategy works, whether it's Instagram ads funnel or Facebook funnel or Google PPC or building your long-term blog or podcasting. Every single channel works, but it's understanding that each, whether it's B2B or B2C, each buyer's journey for each individualized company is different. And you have to understand what resonates with your customers and what kind of content that they are consuming and build the digital highway step by step in order for them to move through the steps with you. Or after you build it, move through the steps that you've paved for them. So say you are someone who's into like YouTube and video podcasting or just podcasting, and where are they going to go next? What kind of content are they going to consume? And after that piece of content, what are they going to do next? So again, like our ad strategy works. We can pump ads. We can see a 2 to 7 plus X ROAS. However, is that the only way that people are going to convert? Or is it secondary? Are they going to consume video content? Are they going to look us up on LinkedIn? That's something that our clients do is they'll go from Facebook, they check our LinkedIn because we talk about LinkedIn. And of course, we have our proof of concept there. So we understand what's resonating with the coaches, consultants, and agency owners that we're working with, because it's more of that high-end consultant working with like an operation, right? Rather than someone who's just working on Facebook, B2C, where it's a coach looking to just land clients like in fitness XYZ. So understanding who your customers are and how to speak to them and where they're actually consuming content and what kind of content they are consuming. And I think that's not spoken enough about in the online space is you have to build a robust strategy if you want to convert and be around for the long term.
Yeah, I just took a lot away from what you said there, Nina, with a robust strategy. And something that we've struggled with and we really help our clients with as well is defining their annual marketing plan, right? Because oftentimes, like we would have these great ideas in the past, Nina, right? And we would launch an offer, but maybe we didn't capitalize on it the best that it could be, right? We didn't strategically do our emailing and our text messaging and our content marketing and making a congruent cycle into a promotional sequence based on like data-driven the amount of leads that are coming into our system. So that is another thing that's very important about mapping your digital highway is really understanding how many leads are coming in, what journey are they going on, and how can we enhance the journey of those folks and put that value-driven content in front of them and then present an offer at the right time to really capitalize on our revenue, the amount we're spending, to boost our revenue and really boost our impact to those leads that are coming into our system.
Mhm. And I think with mapping the digital highway, which kind of leads into bullet point number 2 that we'll step into right in a second, it's understanding who you are as a character. And this goes hand in hand with building your personal brand. It's like, number 1, do you want to be forward facing inside of your company? Do you want to be the content creator for the long term? And we're talking about, can you picture yourself 3, 5, even 10 years from now if you are building a real business for the long term? Are you the face of your company? Or are you looking to build a company as forward facing and you're kind of just a spokesperson promoting the product, services, et cetera? And you have to take that into account when you are building a yearly marketing plan, and even just reverse engineering that from 5 years out, 3 years out, 1 year out, 90 days out, 30 days out, et cetera. So think about that as you are in that quote unquote scale phase of consolidation, iteration, and then systematizing for scale.
Absolutely. And if you have any questions about how to map your annual marketing plan or anything about mapping your digital highway, definitely drop a hashtag highway below. We have a number of different Lucid apps that we could connect you with. We have Google Documents to help you along with your journey and just give you the ultimate clarity on maybe a few things that you're not doing optimally, right? And things that you can maximize on. So with that being said, Nina, yeah, let's hop into growth marketing tips and how to expand your personal brand.
Yeah, absolutely. And this goes hand in hand with what we just spoke about is, are you looking to build your personal brand and how strong do you want it to be? And I think with building a personal brand, a lot of times people talk about transparency and authenticity, and that 100% is your strong suit. And that's what's going to make you unique in the market, is not copying other people's content, not just taking other people's idea and spitting it out, but it's doing your own homework, doing your own research, learning, failing, succeeding, et cetera, and sharing your story. And you have to define the kind of character that you are in this place in order to bring that to the forefront of the content that you're bringing out. And also the kind of style of content that you want to make. Is it long form video? Is it long form written? Is it short term? Or is it all of the above? And you can find a way to speak to the needs of who you are as an individual.
Yeah, and just speaking from experience, as far as growing the personal brand, for me personally, the sooner I got into connecting with what I wanted to do and how I wanted to grow my brand, the better things started to work for us, or me in particular. So we came off of multiple platforms and started focusing on one platform at first. We grew our content strategy. We started seeing traction. And then we expanded that same content style to a new platform. So right now for us, or for me in particular, Nina, we're the same pretty much, but we're really just focusing on Facebook and LinkedIn. Now that we've established those two content sources, we've been very stable in our revenue, and we've been able to have a predictable lead flow and engagement level, and grew our personal brands. Now it would be time for us to potentially step into a new content medium. So that could potentially be long form YouTube. It could be short form videos. It could be podcasting, right? So that's what Nina and I will be working on over the next probably 12 months, is now expanding more deeper into those other type of media styles to enhance our brands and grow our reach on those other platforms.
Yeah. And when we're talking about growth marketing tips and tricks, I know everyone talks about it, is like consistency and persistency, even when you're not seeing the results. There's a couple of times this past year that I'm going to speak for both of us. We have been thrown in LinkedIn jail. We've been thrown in Facebook jail. Our ads account got hacked, but it's just like giving back to the platform that you're set on growing and nurturing. If you can see here, we have a LinkedIn channel. We're constantly posting, or we both have LinkedIn channels. We're constantly posting. Even when I was in LinkedIn jail and I couldn't send DMs, I was still posting daily. I was still liking people's stuff. I was still commenting on people's stuff. Even when we were thrown in Facebook jail and our ads account got hacked, it was a little scary, not going to lie. Forget Facebook. Facebook, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I still love you. But yeah, we still were posting. We couldn't engage inside of the DM sometimes, but we're still doing our thing in order to grow. We have our Facebook group. We have everything like that. And of course, what is the most important thing? We own our traffic. Everyone who comes into our Facebook group or that we talk to on LinkedIn, we have their email contact as well. And we're nurturing people on the back end. So personal brand is not just outward facing, it's also building the depths of your business inwardly so you can understand the people, understand the buyer's journey, and just place the right content in front of the right people. And that's the strong suit of a personal brand, is not just what you're saying outwardly, but also how you're nurturing inwardly.
Absolutely, Nina. I absolutely love that. And you want to create a stable message that is repeatable over and over again, really, that makes you the go-to industry leader, right? Stick to one offer initially and then expand out from there. I know we're really big on that as well. Really one funnel, one traffic source, and one content medium, one of everything initially, and then growing out from there. With that being said, we have a third bullet point here. You positioning yourself as the industry expert on the platforms like LinkedIn, Google, YouTube, and more.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is something what I want to talk about. And you hit on the topic before perfectly is establish yourself first on 1, 2 platforms as you're growing. And as you have that consistency and predictability that you seek or what you are aiming for in your business, then you could expand into other ones. And I want to talk about leveraging multiple traffic sources, both inbound and outbound, and also like both automated and organic, etc. Because a successful traffic strategy words. A successful strategy or traffic strategy relies on diversification, and relying solely on one traffic source leaves businesses vulnerable to fluctuations of algorithm changes and, say someone's ad account gets hacked, etc. So you want to be in a space, if you don't want to get left behind, if you want to stay relevant in the space, nailing down who you are and the kind of content that you want to create on 1 or 2 platforms. And when that's creating that consistency of revenue and you're able to build your team, then you can push into other platforms. And I want to talk about the search engine optimization and building down on your website or building down inside of your funnel. It doesn't even have to be a website. Getting your content marketing systematized and automated on other platforms, it's going to grow your reach, your reputation, and your revenue. Putting effort into other social media marketing. And like, you shouldn't have to be doing everything inside of your business. You should be able to outsource and hire at that point of consistency of revenue and predictability of revenue. And that's that beauty that we always talk about. Like, once you hit that consistent $30,000 every single month in business, if you are a solopreneur or if you have a team of 1 to 2, you could push into that other strategy of here's the predictability. Now we have that leverage to actually make choices for the next steps in business.
Absolutely. And for me, it all boils down to that predictable revenue stream of lead source that you initially identify before expanding out. Because like once you do nail down that predictable revenue stream, then you can expand out and reach new markets and grow your SEO capabilities and build your brand for the long term and capture new markets based on getting on different traffic flows. And the overarching goal as you begin to expand, in my vision, Nina, is like you're just trying to get more consumption of your content in front of people because they may not just be on that one platform or that one lead source. That works great initially for your first like 30K sprint, if you will, to get that predictable revenue stream, as we've done multiple times. But as you begin to grow, you want to definitely expand and then get more consumption on more platforms, because that'll just create a more of an inbound strategy and enhance your inbound strategy even more.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the expansion, like really understanding the long-term vision of your business, whether it's forward-facing as the personal brand, you are the content creator, you are the leading force in your business, or it's secondary is putting your brand first and you are just kind of being that spokesperson of it. I do want to talk about how important it is to build a personal brand because you only get one reputation in the online space, and like make sure it's a strong one. That's all I have to say about that is make sure you know what you're talking about, make sure that you're being transparent, make sure that you're being authentic, and make sure you're strong suited in the kind of character that you are and bring that to the forefront. If you haven't read Russell Brunson's book about breaking down the characters, I think it's .com Secrets. I think it's the first book of breaking down like who you are and like how to present yourself online. Read it. Go look it up online. There's a very, very simple article breaking it down, but understand like the kind of character you want to be or the kind of 2 characters that you are. And that's how you're going to be presenting your content and stay authentic through the journey. And that's how you can build a digital highway that's going to go from cold to close and a strong user experience.
Absolutely, Nina. Pretty much summed it up there. Is there any other things that you wanted to speak about during this one?
No, I think that we covered everything. Yeah.
Awesome. Right on. So with that said, March 21st today, we have, I think, 1 or 2 open spots left for the month. I think one lead might be coming in Tuesday. So we're looking forward to getting that going. So yeah, if y'all have any questions on how we can help build your digital highway, help you craft your message, help you enhance your offer, help you gain back more spend on your ads, how to help you with your CRM, really anything along the lines of streamlining your systems, definitely reach out, drop a hashtag scale below. We'll definitely reach out to you in the DMs and see if it would be a good fit and or offer value forward to you to help you in your journey.
Absolutely. We'll see you next week at, we'll just say 1 o'clock EST.
Yeah.